get back to some real work, which I enjoy actually as much. Oh, okay. Let's see, I'm feeling rusty. Of course, a little bit of green screen trouble right here. Let's see if anyone wants to chat with me, or if I'm just going to be chatting by myself here. Oh, tack så mycket Daniel, tack så mycket. Check this out. Woo! God morgon Daniel, god morgon. Hey, Better Studios. Hey, thank you. Thank you. Oh, how nice that I have some people that are here right from the start. Oh, I heard from my wife. She's very good to say now. I've said it for a long time, but it has a different clang to it now. She didn't want me to send links while I'm in the right here doing the music, but I'm gonna do it anyway because she's busy in a meeting, so she won't know. Let's see here. I mean, it feels almost like a tradition for me to not be ready, even after 2 weeks of vacation. I will get to the wedding in a moment. I just need the jazzy music to stop, basically. And I'm gonna tell everyone on their Discord, all 163 members there, that it is time to come in and just talk for a little bit. Where do we have the Discord? Oh, I have it open. Would you look at that? It's almost like I prepared a little bit. There's a little bit, not completely. That wouldn't be me if I did. I can never find the stream lounge when I'm doing this. Let's chat. Okay. Oh, stop it, the music. All right. Oh, Daijan, hello. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for the congrats there too. Whew. Now it feels strange. Oh, the sunglasses are coming off. Whew. I have a little bit of a tan. Can you see my nice tan? Whew. And I also put on probably 2 kilos on my vacation to Greece. How is everyone? Hello. How is Daniel? How is Better Studios? How is Daijan? Are you doing great? Oh, I am for sure doing absolutely amazing. I feel rested. I feel ready to go. I woke up at 4:30 this morning. It's a little bit much, a little bit early, even for my taste. I usually wake up around 5:30 or 6. But this morning I just, oh shit, it's stream day again. You were wondering where I went? All right, so where have I been? I have been to my own wedding. Not with myself, with my wife. I wedded to my wife. Drowsy Carrot, hello there, sir. How are you doing? How is the Drowsy Carrot? I've seen you going live because I still had the notifications on my phone. So I've still been seeing everyone like, oh, Ryder's going online, or Drowsy's going online. And I felt a little bit jealous when I was in Greece. Not when I was at the wedding, but when I was at my vacation afterwards. I was like, I kind of want to go online as well. I had like, what's it called? When you have a drug? Like, withdrawal, stream withdrawal, maybe you call it. Oh yeah, I was saying in the Discord that we need to chat. Let's see here. I'm just gonna grab the YouTube link here. It's gonna be real quick. I completely promise. And I am gonna have to check if I am able to even do like a let's chat for 1.5 hours. Shouldn't be a problem, but you never know. You never know. There is me live, and I need to mute myself immediately. Bam! There we go. Mute myself and send this link in the Discord as well. And I'm gonna add everyone because I just love doing that. In my head, I see an angry easy idol every time I do it. There we go. Okay, enough with the links and everything. Look at this married man. Yes, Drowsy. I am a married man. Check out this. I finally have a ring on my finger. It feels extremely nice. Hello, Moo Pamoo. Twitch is live. All jokes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I guess so. So, just for a little bit of a background for everyone, what I have been calling my dear wife Mary, or Regina Maritza. Maritza, Jesus, I got into like American accents. So it just that was some really hard R's. No, hard R's is a different thing. No, so Regina Maritza in chat, who has been my wife for the last year, but only on paper. So for everyone who doesn't know, we planned for a long time to have our wedding, and the wedding was supposed to be last summer. And then some stuff happened that meant that we had to postpone the wedding with a year. But we still married, like, what's it called? The citizen marriage, like the non-religious marriage. We still married, did that last year. So on paper, we've been husband and wife for a year, but we hadn't had our wedding or our ceremony yet. So that is why I was away for 2 weeks now. I spent a week in Romania. I arrived in Romania last Monday, the Monday before that. So 2.5 weeks ago. And on Friday, so we've almost been married for two weeks. 2 Fridays ago, we had the actual marriage in Romania. And it was fantastic. Extremely stressful time, I have to say. Like, leading up to the wedding, whoo! Yeah, that was... it's the best day of my life, but at the same time, I never want to do it again. Which is how it's supposed to work, right? No, so I arrived in Romania on, let's see, July 7th, I think it was? 8th, maybe? Yeah, 8th, I think it was. And then the wedding was on July 12th. And we had rented a mansion out in Romania that we're going to do the wedding in. And most of the things were planned for last year, actually. A lot of the things were already set in how kind of like the planning was going to go with the wedding. But we had to do some last month stuff leading up to it. And leading up to the ceremony, I was so freaking nervous. I haven't had butterflies in my stomach like this. You think you know butterflies in your stomach? Yeah, wait until you stand there in the tuxedo in 43 degrees heat, waiting to see your wife for the first time in 1.5 days, because you are not allowed to see her before. You can't see her in the wedding dress. And that's when I was standing up there at the ceremony. God dang, that is some butterflies, let me tell you. Hey, newbie! Hello, and Fire! Hello, Rich Fire. How are you doing? How has everyone been? Let's see, now Botrix jumped in, and I realized that I haven't checked the YouTube chat. But now the YouTube chat should be there. We got Mr. Fire there, I'm guessing that's... Is that you, Fire Twitch? Twitch Fire? Glitch Fire? Fire Twitch? They're just switching the fire around all the time. Yeah, so it was amazing time I've had. The actual wedding went really smoothly. Like, a lot of the nerves when you come up to the wedding is, of course, about the ceremony. It's not if the other person's gonna say yes or not, because hopefully that'll happen. So that was not a worry, but you always worry that some of the things that you have planned is not really gonna go as you foresee that it's gonna go. And you think that something's gonna mess up. Someone that you hired is gonna do a bad job, and you're gonna be a little bit annoyed at some point during the wedding. But there was none of that. Everything went absolutely smoothly. I do not have a single thing from anyone who came to the wedding to complain about. Everyone just absolutely did their job to 100%, and it was fantastic. Oh, congrats to you and Mary. Once again, the ring suits you, doesn't it? Doesn't it look good? So I've been married for a year without a ring. That's not okay. You know what? I want some music in the background. It's so, when I don't have a game to play, it's so quiet. It's just me hearing my own voice in my room. It feels like when I was recording YouTube videos, when it's just me and no chat to talk to. I'm gonna go the jet. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna go some Erling stuff. Let me have some Stockholm. Let's see, Erling Snacks. That one. Yeah, that's good. A little bit of music in the background. There. I switch like every second, so you will never know. Oh, with you switch between YouTube and Twitch? Yeah, it was really tough. So, the wedding was, for a Swedish wedding, it was big. For a Romanian wedding, it was small. Swedes and Romanians are very different in culture. Swedes usually like to keep things very small or just have the closest people. There are some party Swedes that invites everyone they know and everyone they went to class with 10 years ago and then have a wedding that is like 80 people. But 80 people in Romania is a small wedding. Usually they have like 200 people. Our wedding was supposed to be 75 people. That was supposed to come last year, but since we had to push it for a year, some of them couldn't come. So we ended up being like 54 or 55 people. So for me as a Swede, that's a pretty big wedding. As the Romanians, they were kind of like, okay, small, nice. You have time to talk to everyone. I liked it. It was really nice. And now you're on YouTube. You're just keeping me guessing over there. No, so the wedding was at a place called Snagov Mansion. I wonder if I can show it here. Maybe I can do that. Let's see. Snagov Mansion. Just so you guys can get an idea of how. I mean, we have a lot of photos and a lot of videos that was taken, but it has not been delivered yet. So I think we're gonna get like all of the photos from the cameraman and the videographer that we hired to be there to film and photograph the wedding. We're gonna get that, I think, within this month or something like that. Where is Romania? Where is it? There's plenty of Snagov mansions, apparently.
Hello.
Hello, Julie. Hello. In US, it's traditional to have a small amount of people, as most people just invite their family and their closest friends. Yeah, in Romania, it's very different. In Romania, you invite your family, your friends, your old classmates, your family's cousins' friends. Like the, I would say the sphere of relationships as a Romanian is way larger than a Swede. Like me as a Swede, I know like 5 to 10 people. That's the extent of how many people I can keep track of. But a regular Romanian has like 50 people, and then they invite everyone outside of that as well. We're seeing a photo of you two. Yeah, sure. Well, on the let's see, on the thumbnail, there's a photo of us two. I'm gonna figure out how to share it here, but I don't have much to share when it comes to photos and video. I just wanted to talk a little bit about the wedding because it was such a big deal to both me and to my wife, of course. So yeah, I gotta get some stuff off my chest before I start shooting a bunch of zombies. Let's see. How was the wedding? Did everything go right? Everything did go exactly as planned. So. Where was the, let's see, Snagov Mansion. I was gonna show a picture, but I got derailed immediately. Bucharest. Snagov Mansion, okay. Yeah, there are some photos here. Let's see if I can share a little bit. I have looked how it there, and I'm getting used to kind of doing just chatting as well. So forgive me if I'm just babbling. I'm not used to not having a game in the background. Screen capture right there. Oh, there we go. Hey, and I'm right in the middle of the screen now. That doesn't work. Hey, I will go down to the bottom here. There. That's okay. So this is the place where we were. Can I open this? Oh no, there's just a bunch of stuff that opens. I don't know how to be a just chatting YouTuber. And the chat is in the way too. No! How do I do this? I'll move the chat to over my head. Here. You get to sit on top of my head. Where are the Snagov, the nice pictures? Don't they have their own website where I can go in? Let's see here. Facebook, Instagram. Snagov. Ah, here we go. This is the place where we were. Far in the woods, close to your heart. Oh, I gotta plan an event to check out some pictures. That's not good. I'm gonna plan an event anyway. No, not. Let's not drop them a line. This does not work as the way I had envisioned it. Yeah, it's really pretty. I wanted a picture, but this thing is in the way. Can I just get the pictures from the place? Come on, come on. Maybe the Instagram. Snuggle Mansion. I hear from other weddings. That's no fun. I want to see our wedding. Oh, now I see myself. Ah! So while I do this, how about some people actually tell me what you guys have been up to over the last 2.5 weeks? I haven't been streaming for, let's see, I missed 12 days of streaming. I want to hear from you, newbie. How was your vacation? How was your island hopping in the Philippines? Ditto Z, I think I should go to sleep now. It's 2:15 a.m. over here. But congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you. But yeah, you should go to sleep for sure. There's a photo from the YouTube. Yes, the YouTube thumbnail is a photo of us. That's true. Romanian weddings sound similar to Filipino weddings. Lots of people, hundreds. They're so fun. Yes. So the wedding itself, let's go back to my little background here. Because now I couldn't figure out how to do everything. I want to be a big boy in the middle right here. Woo! Okay. There. And boom. So, yes. So, Romanian weddings are way bigger than Swedish ones. And how we planned this, it worked out pretty well because, not pretty well, it worked out fantastic. We had first the ceremony, and during the ceremony, we had hired a harpist. And it was actually a really cool thing to do. Like, when you plan a wedding, you do it once. Hopefully. You never have to do it again. And a lot of the things are very unfamiliar to you when you're going to start planning a wedding. Like, when you hire a harpist. I never heard a harpist play in my life. So, hiring a harpist, you don't really know how it's going to sound once you get there. But, once you're standing at the ceremony and the harpist starts playing, you go like, oh, this is why people do this. Like, with so many things. And Newbie's vacation was very fun. I'm very happy to hear that. I'm very happy to hear that. That looks fancy. It's a pretty venue. Yes, it is a pretty fancy venue. And the thing that made it non-traditional in Romanian sense is that usually Romanian weddings has a lot of different traditions to it. And we skipped over many of those traditions. We did some of them, but not the most that would be the most cumbersome ones. So even for Swedes that came over, it was like 10, 15 Swedes or something that, no, 10, 12 Swedes came over. And for them, it was completely new. They thought that this is how Romanian weddings looks. Because that's how much new stuff it was there. But actually, it was not really a traditional Romanian wedding at all. Because first off, we didn't do it in a church. We did it at a mansion. So the priest, we had to pay a little bit extra for the priest so that he would actually wed us outside of a church. And then the traditions that we removed, because I went to a wedding, I went to my wife's aunt's wedding. Where apparently I got more involved than I knew I was going to get. Like, I was like a main character of the wedding, and I didn't really know that. So I was involved in almost all the traditions. And let me just give you some highlights. For once, you have to pick up a Christmas tree and walk to the closest water source and throw water over your shoulders. So that means walking in like a 40-degree heat with a Christmas tree in your hand with like 100 people behind you to a well to throw water behind you. I didn't understand anything at this point. I don't understand Romanian, so I just did what everyone else told me to do. But I don't understand the reasons for it. Some other fun stuff is that they break bread over the head of the bride for luck. That tradition we did do. Another fun thing is that the groom gets his shoes washed with money. Like you take actual like Romanian money bills and you wet them and you shine his shoes with money. That was a pretty cool thing. We didn't do that one. And also another thing that we skipped was that usually the bride gets kidnapped. So the bride at some point gets kidnapped by the people attending the wedding. And then they call back to the groom once they have the wife, and they ransom the bride back to the groom. And either the groom have to like pay them in, hey, I'll give you a really good bottle of whiskey, or he has to do like a big declaration of love to get his bride back. I would have loved to do that tradition, but the problem was that the mansion that we were in the middle of the woods. So I don't know where someone would kidnap Mary, my dear wife, to go to, like, unless they wanted to actually kidnap her and just tie her around the tree. Usually, they just bring the bride to another party. So she gets to party somewhere else, and then the groom gotta, like, ransom her back. We didn't do that one either. But that would have been fun, actually. Let's see. Yeah, it is a fun tradition, but not everything works when you're in the middle of the woods. It works better with classical Romanian weddings because they usually have all these things around their own house. So all of these traditions happens at their house, and everyone comes to their house, and they have like a big tent on their backyard or something like that everyone is in. And then once all of the traditions are over, they have some sort of locale that they hired or that they rented that everyone goes in to dance on. Or they just stay in the tent. For us, it didn't really work like that. Let's see here. Oh, Julie, you're in Croatia? That's cool. That's awesome. Croatia is a really nice place. Are you in Split or maybe Makarska? Yeah, Drowsy Carrot, they get some crumbs in the hair when they break the bread over it. They should be breaking it over the groom, actually, because as a groom, I care less about my hair than my dear wife does. Gotta load Romani. Yes, Malifrost. Romania. Newbie, let's see. Day 1, my family went to Bohol, an island. So this is Newbie's vacation. I asked Newbie about her vacation. I'm interested to hear what everyone's been up to during these 2 weeks. This is not all about me. I want to hear about you as well. Went to fancy hotel in the morning. We went to see some historical sites. Then went to conservation to see some tarsiers. Don't know what that is. Endangered native animals from the Philippines. You put the explanation right after. Thank you. Little cute monkeys with big eyes. Hey, yo, Mick. Hey. Hey, how are you doing? Cheers. Cheers and welcome, even though you're on vacation yourself. Mick is, I think you're still in the water park, right? It's like a really cool water park in France. So the fact that he stops by during the stream, that is a big deal. And yes, of course, my wife wanted to be in chat, but she actually works today. So she's in a meeting, so she couldn't be in the chat. She will pop into the chat in like half an hour or so. No, so the many, I'll try to keep on point here. I try to keep talking about the wedding, but the music stopped, and now I got a little bit distracted, so I gotta put that music back on. Okay. I can't do the Be Right Back music now. That'd be too much. We gotta do Stockholm Sunset. It's a great song. No, so there's many traditions we skipped. So how it worked was that we had the ceremony. That's how it all started. And the most important people, like the closest family, came during the ceremony. So during the ceremony, it was only like 20 to 30 people, I think, during that ceremony. And I was very nervous during the ceremony because the whole thing is in Romanian. And I don't speak Romanian. I mean, I can say like Chefach, like how are you? I can say like Bina, I'm good. that's the extent. And some curse words, of course. But otherwise, I don't say much in Romanian. And the ceremony is quite long, actually. So it's supposed to take like 45 minutes to an hour. And we had the ceremony outside, and it was over 40 degrees. So one of the hardest things is to stand to just listen to a priest in full tuxedo and feel like sweat dripping down your spine from the neck going all the way down. At least the collar caught the one from the hair, but some sweat drop starts right here, and you're like being tickled by your own sweat going down on your butt. Just standing there listening to Romania like. But actually, I think that time moved very fast because I was so nervous and so happy at the same time that the priest was very nice. The ceremony was only half an hour in the end, so he sped it up. I'm thankful for that, and for me, it was needed. We're just happy that it wasn't in the sun. Hello, Easy Idol. How are you doing? Nice to have you here. Do the be right back music. No. I'll do the be right back music when I should be right back, sir. No, so the ceremony itself is quite interesting, actually. So there's many parts to it. First off, let's see which parts I remember. He skipped over the part where we're supposed to say I do. So I was ready. I thought the first part was going to be when he asked me, like, do you take her as your wife? But he skipped that part. Just went to the next part instead. Which is that they gave me my wife's ring on the right hand, and they give her my ring on her right hand. And then our godfather and godmother comes out and they switch the rings. No telling jokes for now. And all the jokes and all of the accents and everything will be pushed to when the Resident Evil thing starts. I don't know how to deactivate all the channel points, so hold the channel points for now. I'll get to the jokes a little bit later, Fire. I promise. You're sending a TTS message soon. Okay, alright, sure. But save it for the Resident Evil if you want to. That would be nice. Unless it's something about the wedding. Let's try to keep it on the wedding for now. Refund it. I will tell you a joke. The jokes will come later. You don't have to refund anything. Unless you're really not busy and you want to. No, so the ceremony is quite interesting. They have that ceremony with the rings. And then they put a crown on your head. They just put a crown on your head and you feel like a king. The wife, of course, gets a tiara, I guess. It's called tiara, even though it's a queen. So you look like a queen and a king for a little bit. You stand there with crowns on your head, like it's a royal wedding, which is really nice. I like the detail. They should pick up that in every country, I think. No, so the wedding ceremony went for like half an hour, and it felt like it was 15 minutes because I was so nervous. And then after that, I'm trying to remember the schedule in my head. We had some photography session. Like, we hired photographer and videographer, and I felt like a celebrity during this wedding, I gotta say, because whatever I was doing, it was always a camera behind me just going... Or like a guy with a steady cam arm just following me when I went up the stairs to the bar to get a beer. You know, like they were there all the time. I was like, this is how it feels to be a celebrity, I guess. Okay, let's see here. You ask how we're doing over the 2 weeks are gone, so it's technically related. Okay, then go for it. Go for it. Hopefully not in the bathroom. No, but all the way up to the door. Oh, jeez. Okay, this is the
Better
TTS.
Studio Softclock says me and my friend are visiting the Gulf of Mexico. We saw 3 sharks just the day one was swam right next to us. Me and my friend are visiting the Gulf of Mexico. Leave them alone. We saw 3 sharks splash or make any sudden movements to us. He's scared of the water.
What the?
Today. He's scared of
I have no idea what that plays twice. I'm trying to figure it out, but it won't.
Today. We were ending the day watching the stream and
I will read it afterwards. It makes sense.
For the first time.
Lovely.
I love the ocean and that quiet, but it's just amazing playing games on the...
Okay. No more TTS for now. I don't know what happened. That's 2 weeks off. I didn't know that something was wrong with this one. I didn't remember that. I said it a few times, but congrats, Kare. Thank you so much. You see this? You see this thing? Seeing this thing? Let's see, Better Studios. I will read it without it being an echo. Me and my friend are visiting the Gulf of Mexico. We saw 3 sharks today. One that swam right next to us. Why are you in the water when you saw a shark in the first place? Come on. Have you learned nothing of my streams? Don't be close to sharks. I told him sharks aren't dangerous if you leave them alone and don't splash or make any sudden movement. Doesn't matter. The logic goes out the window when you see a shark. You get the hell out of there. He's scared of the water now. He should be. And you should be too. Better Studios, you are the one who's strange here. I was able to get him back in. He's back to normal. We played in the water for hours today. We were ending the day watching the stream and playing Diablo 2 Resurrected for the first time. Ooh, good choice. Good choice of game there. I love the ocean, and I don't know why it's just amazing playing games on the lull. Dude, if I see a shark, I've had that experience in the past. When I was in Australia, I'm going to tell you a little bit of a story that has nothing to do with the wedding and everything. I was in Australia, and I was on a backpacking trip. It was a very classic thing to do backpacking trips back in, when was this, early 2000s? When I was 20? So, when was I 20? 21, something. 2005, this was. 2005 or 2006. I was backpacking through the east coast of Australia, and we went on a boat trip on a sailboat to Whitsunday Islands. And on the side of the boat, a shark came up. A really cool shark, to be sure. It was like 2 meters long. It was leopard colored, and it's called a leopard shark. And everyone's like, "Ooh, that's so nice." And I'm like, "Oh, that's so cool because I'm on a boat. I'm not scared of sharks when I'm on the boat." Super awesome. The problem was that like 10 minutes after we saw the shark, they stopped the boat and they're like, "Snorkel time." I'm like, "No, I'm not snorkeling. It doesn't matter if you say that it's fine or that the sharks are not attacking, or don't worry about leopard sharks. I saw a shark, I ain't going in the water. That's for sure." Tiger sharks, yeah, they're cool. They eat everything though. Tiger sharks are one of those things that they will eat you. Even if they're not hungry, they just shove everything in their mouth. And that's why I say that logic goes out the window when I see a shark. It's not like I see a shark and I go, what color is that shark? Does it have stripes or does it have spots? What color is the fin? No, I see a shark, I run. Or swim, or whatever it's called. I run on the water home. Good night, gamers. I'll hear from you tomorrow through the VOD. Or you can log in when you wake up. I'll be right here playing Resident Evil. Hey! But, Easy Idol, good night. Nice of you to stop by. I appreciate it. I gotta pull down the music a little bit because it's distracting me in my... Oh, I can actually pull down the actual volume in my headphones instead of pulling it down for all of us. There we go. Ah, okay. So where was I? Wedding. There was no sharks at the wedding. Makes me very happy that there was no sharks there. No, so then we had appetizers, and there was a full 5-course meal for everyone. And one of the cool things that I recommend to anyone who's gonna have a wedding or an event in general is to get a caricaturist. They do caricatures, like an artist came over there that didn't just come in. We hired him to come in, and he did the. You know when you go on vacation, you see these guys that make like drawings in like a couple of minutes on the side of the street, and you look like really funny and stuff. We hired one of those people, and they were sitting there making caricatures of all of the guests. And that was mostly because we wanted people to have something to bring back home that they maybe put on the wall or reminds them of the wedding. Like, it's nice to have something that you get when you go to a wedding. And especially if it's something you want to, like, display. Because in that case, you see that thing, you think of the wedding. And then we are happy if you think about the wedding. It was that good. Oh, here we come to the leopard sharks. Leopard sharks aren't considered dangerous to humans, but if you put your body part near it with a cut, probably bite. Yeah, of course. Of course, it's just a shark. They bite. That's what they do. No, so we had a KareAkern there, and we had a lovely band that we brought in as well. I shared our first dance in the Discord, so you haven't seen that. I think, no, actually my wife shared it in the general chat. So go into the general chat, you scroll up a little bit. I can probably show it here. Give me a second and I will actually do my job as a streamer. Twitch alerts. I moved the Twitch alerts. That's not how I'm supposed to do this. I'm gonna move Streamlabs over here so I can put at least the stuff that I shared in Discord. Where is it? General chat. Dun 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 dun. Here it is. There, and I will move myself out of the way. So during the appetizers, we had the first dance, and I got some comments here, like, "Oh, he can dance." Here is the dance we did, and this is very much slowed down to what the plan was. These are very cool, I gotta say. The bubbles here as well. I'll tell you all about it after. This dance is not just improv. This dance was practiced, okay? It's not just me being able to dance like this, like nothing. No, we had practiced a dance that we were gonna do to this song. The Dance Me to the End of Love with Leonard Cohen. That we had the first dance to. And look how beautiful my wife is. Look at how beautiful my freaking wife is. God damn. So we went to 3 sessions of dance practice to get this in, and we also, of course, practice on our own time as well. Because I can't take a single dancing step to save my life. So this was all practice. You see this stuff? Wait, no, it's the drop here. No, not that one. This one, go in there. This one is actually quite easy to drop like this. That is not as hard as it looks. They just need to stand in a good stance and then just drop. You need a little bit of biceps and some shoulders, but it's alright. So this one was actually easy. The problem was that her dress was kind of big. So not stepping on her dress was very hard. Like here, I can't get to the leg to spin her because there's so much dress in the way. But everything else was practiced, and we just had to slow down the tempo so that I didn't step on her dress every single time we took a step here. And you see the bubbles that are going in here? These bubbles we rented last second. My wife saw it on like an Instagram thing or something and like, "Oh, can we get those?" And our wedding planner was like, "Yeah, sure, we can get the bubbles." And I've never seen this before. Look how cool they are when they hit the ground. It's like small carpet bombs. I love it. It looks really nice. Let's see. The drop and spin.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Hello, Swiftu. Hello. I'm here looking at myself dancing. So what kind of bubbles are they? So, I'm really sure how you can see at the end here that the bubbles turn to normal bubbles. A little bit, I think. Let's see. Yeah, here comes some normal bubbles. There you see here. So it's basically just a bubble machine, but instead of blowing up the bubbles with air, they blow them up with smoke. So in each bubble, there's like smoke trapped inside of it. And it looks really cool when they hit the ground like that. It's a really cool effect. And I'm not a big fan of big effects or anything like that. I kind of like everything to be natural. I want it to be natural and like to be beautiful. But my wife loves a little bit of flair. So I accepted these bubbles. I said no to all the lasers and the fireworks. They had to go, but but the bubbles could stay, and I'm happy they did. Yeah. So that's our godparents there. So that's the godfather and the godmother. And this is a tradition for Romania. We don't have this in Sweden, where we have a godfather and a godmother that comes up during the wedding. We usually have that during baptism, but they are kind of our secondary parents now. So they are invited to dance after. This was when we had been dancing for like 2 minutes. I said no to fireworks? Okay, so I said no to fireworks, but we actually were not allowed to have fireworks anyway. Apparently the venue doesn't allow it. First off, it's way too dry now. Like, everything gets set on fire instantly. Well, I can't even, I'm actually sweaty, I can't snap. I can only do the multi-snap. Anyway, so no fireworks because of that. But also, they create too much trash. And they just find old rockets and stuff on the venue when they're gonna clean up the place. So for those two reasons, they don't allow fireworks here. But I said no before I even knew that. I kind of, as a Swede, I'm not much for big bombastic things. I like nature. I like sunsets and water and all that stuff. I'm not a big fan of lasers and fireworks and all that stuff. Mick, even I agree with Mary. Yeah, I know, I'm the weird one. I know that I'm the problem here, okay? No, so we had the first dance, and after the first dance, after this, it was kind of chill for the rest of the wedding. We had no more responsibilities on us. So, first off, it was just, I was afraid I was not going to manage to do the ceremony right, because everything was in Romanian. And then I was afraid of the dance, that I was going to mess something up during the dance. But both went super good. So, after this dance, we could really just relax and go talk to the guests and eat and dance to Romanian songs with a lot of shoulders. More videos and photos will be coming, and we'll share them in the Discord later on. Maybe I'll even do like a full wedding thing when I go through the whole thing. If anyone's interested. I don't know. Chat should go to sleep. Actually, only when Kare dismisses me, then I'm going to bed. Better Studios. You're not allowed to go to bed yet. You're not dismissed. Attention, sir. Okay, you're allowed. You can go. You can go to bed. You're dismissed. Go to bed. It's too late. It's just a regular Thursday tomorrow. It's not a weekend. You gotta get there. 10. Dry ice bubbles. No, so it was, well, now I see the comments that was when I was talking about the bubbles. No, so it's not dry ice. It's just that they blow up the bubbles with smoke. And the reason I know that is because when it started blowing it, I started chasing it so I can eat one. I saw it. There's a video of me when I'm standing there in tuxedo, just going like this. I'm just trying to get one in my mouth, just to try what it is. It's a very weird video. And I got one in my mouth, and I was like, it was just smoke and soap. I'm also going to bed. I just randomly woke up at this time. I knew it was a sign to pop in and say hi quickly. Yes, Swiftu. All the Americans, go to bed. Yeah, my dumb brain would do that. Yeah, my brain is making you chase them like a cat. It was pretty... Actually, I caught one pretty quick. It's not like a lengthy video. It's like a 5-second thing when I see the bubbles and I just go like this. Ah. Bedtime joke. Oh... But I haven't prepared the jokes in my brain, of course. But okay, you can get a joke before you go to bed. If that will get you to bed, I will joke for you. And I'm not at all writing best dad jokes ever in Google and picking the first one. Not at all. This is not what's going on. I'm not clicking a link that says 260 best dad joke to tickle everyone's funny bone. That's not me. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't steal someone else's. And then I'm not reading the stuff right now. Of course not. Or now I can't. I have nothing going on in the background. I get kind of nervous. Damn it. Why wasn't the top one so good? Okay, what do you call it when a cow grows facial hair? What do you call it when a cow grows facial hair? Wrong message. What's going on? A mustache. I might have said that one before. I'm not sure, but I think it's new. Yeah, Rosie. There you go. Mustache. Damn. I finally got 8 hours of sleep. Took me 3 days, but whatever. Yeah, I got 4 hours this night, so hopefully I won't collapse during the Resident Evil play. Hydrate. Oh, thank you. Big Diesel, by the way, hello. Hi there, Big Diesel. How are you doing? Let's see if I had anything more that I can share from here. We had some IRL photos, but everything here is in... this is from the week after. Ooh, we went to Greece. I'll get to that. Just look at this beauty. Look at my freaking... God dang, I have a beautiful wife. Can I zoom in? Open link. Oh, there it is. Just look at her. God dang. Am I a lucky man or what? Time to go. Yeah, Swift, dude, go to bed. That's a good bedtime joke. I agree. I have a preg fish. Okay, big deal. So, well, so some stuff, important stuff has happened in your life as well, huh? She's absolutely gorgeous. Yes. What do you call the policeman in bed? I don't know. What? You're supposed to be in bed, but I'll allow this one. Oh, Renz. How did y'all meet? That's quite an interesting story, actually. I don't know if I told it on the stream. I think I have. I think I have told it like twice, actually. We met in Romania when I was there in 2018 to celebrate the new year of 2018. So I went there in 2017, right at the end of December. And we met during New Year's Eve there. And a lot of stuff had to happen for us to actually meet. And then we started to have like a long distance relationship from that first day. And we went to see each other. Like the second time we saw each other, that was the hard part, because we had only like talked for like 3 to 4 hours. And now I went back to Sweden the day after. She was still in Romania and was like, okay, so how do we meet again? What do you do in a second date scenario for this? Like, you gotta really like each other to follow up for a second date if you are 2.5 flight hours away from each other. So we decided that, okay, it's too early for you to determine if I'm an axe murderer or not. So I will not come to your house to know where you live. And I will not let you come to my house, because that's where I would keep all the access, right? So we put neutral ground and we met in Athens. So we both traveled to Athens and we had our second date there. And the rest, as they say, is history. Yes. Eventually we ran out of vacation days and money. And she moved to Sweden in September of 2018. So we've been together for 6.5 years. Now New Year is good. It's very easy to remember our anniversary, which is on New Year's. So this New Year is going to be 7 years. Oh, she comes in. Hello, wife. Hello, my dear wife. I missed you. Oh. Yeah, it's crazy, actually. So we were talking about this during vacation. Like, both of us were missing you guys. It feels like, you know how you have, like for me at least, I have like 2 friend circles, I would say, or maybe 3 even. So I have like my family, my brothers, and then I have my childhood friends that I almost like see as family as well, everything except for blood, that I've known since I was like 10 years old or something. And then I have new friends, like the new friend category. Not a lot of those, actually. It's hard to make new friends when you're pushing 40. It's harder to find a new friend than it is to find a girlfriend when you're old. And now it feels like I have like a 4th circle of friends, and that is the stream. And we actually both talked about you guys when we're both at like the wedding time, and especially now when we were in Greece, that I said, like, I want to get back to streaming. Like, I miss everyone, you know? It's crazy. I don't really miss it because of the gaming. I can do gaming at any point. But I miss the streaming because of you guys are here. For sure. When Kare is here, when Mary's here. Okay, so this is why I need to put on my good face now. She already told me that I'm handsome now in the morning, so I already feel like I have my good face on. Check the mailbox. I don't know what you're talking about. Mick messaged me on Discord, like, check the mailbox. I checked the mailbox. There's nothing there. Okay, honestly, yesterday I checked my personal mailbox that is not connected to Twitch. And of course, you didn't mean that one. But I checked the other one this morning. I can't find anything. I guess we miss you too, Kare. Shugs. Regular mailbox, not email. Oh! What? Regular mailbox? Like the physical mailbox? Oh. Oh, okay. I won't do it right now, but just go. I'm going out right now to check it. There's going to be a lot more than just whatever that is. We haven't checked the mailbox for 2 weeks. Babe, are you going out to the mailbox? Check your mailbox. Like the only thing I get for that is like invoices.
I'm going to check it.
You're going to check it?
Yeah,
All right.
I just don't know what the key is because I've never been to the mailbox.
Oh yeah, I get all the mail all the time. So you just get the one that has the little blue label on it.
I'm going.
Yeah, all right. All right. I'm the mailbox checker, and I'm not doing a very good job because I haven't checked it for 2 weeks. I mean, I've been away for 2 weeks, so usually I check it once a month, and that's when in invoice timing, like end of month. Surprise mail peener gummies. Oh, hey, Ty Grizzly. How are you doing? We just got back from your home country. Mailbox.
Hello, my friend.
Hello. Oh,
Stay a while.
Ryder.
and
Hey,
listen.
hey, Ryder. How are you doing? I've seen you go online all the time, and I was so jealous. So after the wedding, we went to Greece. So this past week, we've just been frying in the sun. And I don't think the webcam actually shows how freaking tanned I am. I feel like what we call a gingerbread man. That's how I feel. Howdy, Grizzly. I'm watching you right now in the buffet restaurant, so I don't have my phone on loud. I only hear you a little bit. All right, yes. Julie, you're doing it correctly. Nobody likes someone who watches videos with sound on in a public space. Good that I'm on low. So how is Sam doing? It's a regular mailbox. I don't know what it could be. You missed me? Oh. I have sneakily logged in and checked both Drowsy Carrots and Ryder's streams.
Keep those glutes tucked in.
Oh, I had a sound effect on that one. Yeah, check vitals. My vitals are doing fine. I'm doing fantastic. You can see a little bit of color on you besides the widest paste. Yeah, you can see, like, this is my original color here, I guess. And this... You can all see a little bit of tan. Jesus, I don't look tan at all. Thank you for the sneaky lurkies. Yeah. I saw that Drowsy Carrot started the cult, apparently. And I first thought, like, hey, did you also start a cult? I have a cult. And then I saw that it was in the game. I'm like, all right. I thought you were starting a competing cult. I'm like, all right, we have an enemy. Oh, Big D's is redeeming everything. Oh, yeah. You know what? I'm going to start some... While we wait for the mailbox, because I don't know what it's going to be. I am going to activate some stuff. Where is my stream control thing? Creator dashboard. There it is. I have some stuff that are community goals that I'm going to activate. Oh, I hear the stairs. Did you find something, love? Yes? What did you find?
I think it's this package. The rest was just bills and...
Oh yeah, the bills.
I'm gonna watch you opening on stream. Go.
Okay. What is this? Apparently, this became an unboxing video. Let's see. Is this the right one, Mick? Unboxing reaction reveal. Yeah, you said that, like, at midnight yesterday, you're like, check your mailbox. I'm like, no. I'm not doing that. This is some seriously hard stuff there. Oh. Oh. What's this? What is this? Star registration. What? Just double checking so I didn't miss anything. Oh, maybe there we go. Okay. This is what I got. Oh, let me undo my mirroring here. Flip horizontal. There we go. Now you see the right what it is. Okay. Whoa. Star registration. Star certificate. Oh, what, babe? Oh, what's this? Star certificate. The star with the coordinates RA28. Okay, that's a long coordinate. Was successfully entered into the star naming registry. Congratulations on the cosmic journey. May your love shine as bright as the star we've named in your honor and outlast the universe itself. Much love, Mick, Susie, Jesus, Easy Idol, Ryder D, Colord, and the rest of your amazing community. No way! No way! You named Star after us? Babe! Babe! Are you in a meeting? You're writing in the chat? This is so awesome. Do you want to come here? I know you don't want to. Come on.
No, but I can see it here.
No, hey, come here. No, come here.
I'm not going to show up on camera.
Yes.
No, I'm in the chat, okay?
You're in the chat. Okay.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah, so cool. Look. Look. Oh, I hear myself on your stream. So it's called KareAkern and Mary Stanko.
Yes.
I love you, baby.
I love everyone.
And you guys, what the hell? This is so cool. We have stars. A star named after us. Wow. Thank you guys so much. Now I feel really bad I didn't check the mail. Your star map and registration there. Oh, wow. Oh, we're gonna have to wait until like 2 o'clock at night for it to get dark here in Sweden so we can see the star. Whoa. Whoa, how it works. Enter your personal registration. Oh, we can find it through the app. This is the star map on how to find it. Let me be a little bit bigger here. What the heck? What? Star map on how to find our star. Whew. And the coordinates there, so yeah, I don't know how to use those coordinates, but we're definitely gonna find it. And that's what we got. You see there at the bottom, ooh, from Mick, Susie, Jesus, Easy Idol, Ryder D, Colord, and the rest of the of your amazing community. Your amazing community. Like I started this. This is not me. This is you guys. Oh Jesus. Ah, this is so cool. Thank you guys. Wow. So at some point when you find life in the Milky Way, you're gonna be like, oh yeah, that's the star of KareAkern and Mary Stanko. That's definitely where gonna be life. Definitely gonna be a lot of love in that around that star. I can tell you that. Whew. Wow. I got all warm. I got all warm and fuzzy. Thank you guys. Who thought of this? I'm gonna flip back the camera because I look so weird. I look so weird when I see myself as I really am. This is how I'm used to see myself in the mirror. There we go. Yeah, that is amazing. Jesus, that's so cool. Registered on the actual wedding date. Oh, it is? Oh yeah, July 12th, 2024. Yeah. Oh, now it's reversed, but you can see there down in the corner that it's like here. But it's reversed because I flipped my camera back. They're gonna find a lot of good stuff around that star, I can tell you that. You're gonna hear that star before you see it. You're gonna look at the sky and then you hear like, that's me. That's me and my wife's star. It arrived 1 hour after you left Sir Samos. Oh shit. Get the excitement, but better delete the VOD. Don't want to show you your real name. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Maybe I would need to make my address like anonymous or something like that. But then you couldn't have sent the star. So I want to be able to receive stars. So I'll just keep it like that. But thank you for the heads up though. I was too thankful to be thoughtful. If you care enough about this kind of stuff, I don't know if I need to care about that sort of stuff. But what I do know is I got this on my finger. I've showed it so many times, but it feels so good to finally just have a ring there. You know? Being a hubby without a hubby or a husband without a ring ain't the same thing. I know your neighbor. You do? Can you get a P.O. box in Sweden? Yeah, of course. Yeah, I could. Also, Sean was the culprit? Oh, what? He was? What? Let's see, I gotta read up on the chat. Well, you can actually see it? Wouldn't have gotten the raw reaction if you... Oh, yeah, that's true. So my procrastination for checking the mailbox actually paid off. Ah, yeah. Yeah, okay, everyone. Thank you so much. It means a lot. It means a lot. But anything you would have done had meant a lot. But this was a really good idea. And we have a telescope. My wife is really into... let's see, so I say the right one. Astronomy. not astrology. Astronomy. So we bought a telescope, I think, last year or something. So we're going to be able to really check that star out. Like, it's a good one. Yeah, I was expecting a congrats card. Yeah, that was a little heavier than a congrats card. Well, if the ladies weren't flocking before, now you see a bit more attention. Is that how it works? You were deemed appropriate by another lady. Yeah, so it's if you're okayed by a lady, then everyone else like, oh, now I want him. Julie's back from breakfast. Well, Julie, you missed out. We got a star name after us. Boom. Boom. I'm sorry, I probably broke everyone's earphones there. Oh. I bounced the idea off him. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And then we got to go over and say thanks to him as well. Cue the light bulb above my head. Yeah. Stop giving me ads about baby stuff, Twitch. You're mocking me. How old are you, Better Studios? I'm 39 and I don't have a baby. I have my baby. Like my baby, my wife. But I don't have a baby. If you know what I mean. I mean, you do know what I mean. It's pretty obvious what I mean. What's the star? Well, we're going to see tonight. We have the star coordinates. I will enter the star coordinates so that everyone can see the star. I'll enter them in the Discord after the stream. So if anyone's interested in seeing the star, they can go out and see it. Got a star baby. Yeah. Now I have two babies. I have two babies. I have my baby. I have my baby star. And at some point, I'm going to have a third baby. I'm going to rank them like that as well. First is my wife, then it's my star, and then I will, my baby will be in that priority order for how much I care. No, probably not. That's only stuff you say before you have a baby, I guess. I have a certificate also digitally. I will send it to you. Oh, Mick. That's so cool. That's so cool. I still don't know whose idea it was. I mean, it doesn't matter. Everyone was in on it. So everyone has props in this one. I'm 19, I'm pretty young, but Twitch is being judgy today. Maybe because you're looking at a stream that is has the tag wedding. That might be it. They're like, oh, this guy's interested in wedding planning. Is he also interested in having a baby? A star name. The star name is our names. Erik Åkerstedt and Mary Stanko. Mm-hmm. And that's good because then my wife has her maiden name out there on the star as well. Since my wife is going to be Mary Åkerstedt at some point. Yeah. Jokes aside, congratulations you two. May you live long and happy lives and grow old and beautiful together. Casa de Piatra. Oh, that one I've heard a lot during the wedding. She copy Fromosi Kavoy. I don't know, something about have beautiful children as well, but mulțumim. Yeah, mulțumim mult. The few words I know in Romanian. I don't really know what to do now. I'm a little bit overwhelmed. Okay, so let's move on from the store, even though that's the coolest thing that ever happened. Because after the wedding, we also went on a little bit of a vacation. So I did not get this tanned and everything on during the wedding day. Thankfully, it was not in the sun; it was in the shade. But we went to Samos. I don't know, a lot of people have traveled to Greece, but I don't think a lot of people have been to Samos. Most people have been to Rhodos or Crete, maybe Kos or something like that. But Samos is a pretty new and chill island, and it was amazing. We just did a very relaxing vacation. I think we spent 5 days on the beach before we decided to do something. We went on a really nice boat trip to like a completely... to an island that there's no houses and no one lives there, and it's just a beach. And we had a barbecue at a beach like that as well, and it was really, really nice. I freaking love Greece. We love Greece so much that when we came home, the first thing my wife decided to do is to install Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So now she will be murdering a bunch of Greeks instead. Hey! I like being called old or mature. It makes me feel mature. Don't worry about that. If you're 19, you're gonna be called old and mature eventually. Like, that'll happen. Take all the young comments you can right now. Did you know that Mrs. stand for mistress? No, I had no idea. I had no idea. That's new to me. Yeah, that was my issue. I wasn't sure if she's taking your name, you were taking hers, or none of the above. That's why I just named it both your names. Yeah, so we postponed a little bit with her taking my name since we were planning on having a honeymoon. And we thought that it might create some problems with the passports, because when you switch your name, you need to get a new driver's license, you need to get a new passport, there's a bunch of administrative work that comes with it. And we didn't want that to happen just as we're going to go on the honeymoon, because then we'd probably be trouble at the airport when you have a passport that doesn't have your name on it. Yeah, AC Odyssey is great. One of my favorites when it comes to Assassin's Creed, except for Black Flag. I think it's probably Black Flag and then Odyssey. If they remove the loot from Odyssey, separate point, but I hate stat loot. All documentation need to be changed. Yeah, it's a hell of a project, actually. No, so we went to Samos, and like I said, 5 days on the beach, and then we decided to go on a boat tour, and then on the last day, we rented a car. So that was Monday, 2 days ago, and we drove a little around the island. I am the designated driver when it comes to driving in foreign countries. So I drove around Samos, and it's a great island. It's not a party island. If you want to go to a Greek place that is just for relaxing and it's not full of a bunch of young people partying, then Samos is a great place. It's a great place for a family as well. Like for you, Mick, I would recommend Samos to go there. You can probably just chill on a beach, or you can chill on a beach and just have a beer while your kid plays in the water, or go play with a kid. And don't have a bunch of 20-year-olds come there like, oh, which is the case if you go to Kos or go to Rhodos or something like that. I gotta head out now. Bye. I hope you all have a nice day. I hope you have a great day. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you. Better Off Studios. Oh, I don't know why you're crying that you're young. Better Off Studios. I think you have it a little bit flip-sided. You should be happy that you're young. I mean, I'm more than twice the age of you. So just be happy. I have another Better Studios life after your life. That's how old I am. I was 19, 2004. So, you have a lot of good years ahead of you. Don't stress out. Failed 7th grade twice. Well, I almost failed 9th grade, I think. Oh, but I want to be a game dev, and now and I need career experience. Well, then just get to making games. Get some inspiration from Noodle in the Discord. Just download Unreal and just have at it. You have all the time in the world. I could become a game dev right now, and I'm almost 40 years old. Just do what you want to, man. Been sitting on my okay, let's tag Grizzly. I've been sitting on my ass for going on 3 weeks now, waiting for bureaucracy to do its job. Yeah, bureaucracy in Sweden is really, really slow as well. My wife has been waiting for a Swedish citizenship for 3 years now. It takes a long ass time. She's technically eligible for Swedish citizenship, and when you send in the documentation, it's just a 3-year waiting period for them to get to your name in the pile, basically. Or more than 3 years. I think the average is 4 or 5.
Rightly45
What was one of
says
the
what was one
more
of
weird moments of the ceremony?
Did
Did you do anything hilarious or
anything
wonky?
go hilarious?
What was
One
one
of
of
the
the
more weird moments of the
I don't
ceremony
have
or
my headphones
reception?
in.
Did anything go hilariously wonky?
Aha, now I heard the TTS. Sorry, I missed that. Let's see. During the ceremony, everything kind of came as a surprise because I've only seen one Romanian ceremony before, and I wasn't really paying attention at that point to like, oh, let's study this so I know how to do it when my time comes. But there was, let's see, the one of the weird things is the rings, right? Because first I get her ring on my right hand by the priest, and she gets my ring on her right hand by the priest, and then the godmother and the godfather comes in and switches the rings to the right place. And when everything is in Romania and you don't understand anything, you just get a ring on your hand, and then you hear blah 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 blah, and then someone takes the ring, and you just stand there and go like, all right, just do your thing, and then you get a crown on your head, and then you have to walk around the altar table 3 times, and then all of a sudden someone brings some wine and dips a lady finger. Not a lady's finger, you know, those like sugary like pastries. Dip it in the wine and like eat this 3 times. And then drink from the wine cup 3 times. You're like, just do everything they say. All of a sudden they're like, put your hands on the altar. I'm like, all right, I put the hands on the altar. Kiss the Bible. I'm like, okay, kiss the Bible. Like, just do whatever the priest says. That was my motto. But nothing hilarious or wonky. Nothing went wrong. Everything just went really, really well. So there was no like moments where somebody fell in a pool or somebody stumbled. There was no like fails that happened during the wedding, which I'm very thankful for. It was only full of beautiful moments. So everything went really, really nice. Let's see. I'm just checking out the chat. Check out Pirate Studios. Oh yeah, exactly. He's great if you want to start making games, for sure. I'm thinking that it might be time for me to jump off this stream and jump into the gaming stream. Do you have your WhatsApp open, love? I can send you a video that you can play. Sure. I don't have it open, but I'll open it. Let's see. Oh, that's my stuff. I'll pull it over here instead. And my dear wife gave me way too much props. This picture. She thought I looked like a model. I think that I look kind of fat. My favorite picture was the one I used for the thumbnail. This one, I thought it turned out really well. These two. Look at my beautiful wife. She is amazing. Oh, now I'm in the way. I'm sorry. I'm only in the way of myself, so that's not too bad. Yeah, so out of all the pictures that were taken, my favorite one was just taken off a phone. Sent a bunch of videos. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, you did. Oh, yeah, this This moment here. Okay, let's stop this. Let's stop this. Check. This, I am standing off the screen right here in my tuxedo. And we had not seen each other since the day before. So this is the first time I see my wife in her wedding dress. And I mentioned the harpist before. That they hired in. Like the harpist and everything together with the most beautiful thing in the entire world coming in. That's the harpist right there. And I was worried that you might stumble because we were both so nervous and he had such a big dress. I'm standing off screen. I'm also here, I promise. Yeah, we don't have a harp. We hired a person with a harp. This just brings me back now. Oh, there's my dumb face. And that's my best man right there. Leo. That was all jittery. All nerves here. What else do we have here? That's us in our crowns. Who's cutting onions? Yeah. Everyone cut some onions at home so you have an excuse. So this is where they put the crowns on our heads and we could feel like a king and a queen for a little bit. And I think that my wife looks way better in the crown than I do. My crown wasn't really fit for my head, so it just kind of stayed on top of, just covers my hair so that I look bald. No, it looks cool though. This is the preparation with my wife with all the what do you call them? Not the maids. What do you call it? I don't remember what's called. Yeah, I sat on top of the hair gel. Yeah, my hair was like freaking stone. What's this? Oh, this is when we're cutting the cake here too. This, so just to put it into context, the Romanian weddings last until 4 or 5 in the morning. So cutting the cake here, this is 2:30 at night or 2 o'clock. Bridesmaids, that's what they call. Thank you, love. So we have been celebrating the wedding for 7 hours at this point. And there's more people. They're standing over here. It's not just us. Some Romanian music in the background. Aww. And we did a terrible job. That's the godfather right there and the godmother on the side. And the paparazzi photographer is following us around. What else do we have? Oh yeah, a little bit closer on the cake cutting. There was like a thick layer of marzipan-like stuff. I needed like a samurai sword to cut that thing. And just some dancing. It's weird to see myself and just watching myself dance. 2:30? Yeah, we went really late. So this is at the end. Usually they cut the cake right around midnight for everyone who wants to dip out early. Then the party starts. Yeah, but that's no option when you have a wedding in the woods. Nobody can dip out early. Nobody can get home. I think the earliest people started leaving was like 1:30. Except some that had like baby that had to go earlier. And here's just the biggest problem. Finding a shirt that fit. Like everything fit around the belly was okay, but it was very hard to find something that fit over the chest. I'm pretty barrel chested. So finding one that kept the shirt together on this portion. Not here. Here was fine. Just saying. Here was fine. Not up here. So every time I was dancing, I usually lost a button. And that's what happened after that dance. Lost the button immediately. That's my brother right there. My older brother, Thomas. That's, let's see, so you got Thomas, my older brother, and then you got the best man Leo there. So both Swedes come in there. And the lovely wife. Oh, and this is just a dance from another side as well. So this one took a lot of practice for me to do correctly. My wife actually can dance. She did like street dancing when she was in her 20s and early 20s. So she has the rhythm. I have no rhythm. I have to remember every step. And just because this is only us dancing now. That's why no one else is dancing up there. It's the first dance. And this is how the bubbles are when they're like normal. And then they fill up with smoke. The godmother and the godfather coming up there and dancing with us as well. Aha! Best part of the wedding? Which part? He refuses the option where the bride gets kidnapped to the attendees. We didn't really refuse it. We couldn't find a good way to do it, really. Since there was no other venue to like kidnap them to. Usually in Romania, when they do the kidnapping thing, you take it over to a friend or someone that lives in the neighborhood. But if you have a mansion in the middle of the woods, it's hard to take the bride anywhere else. Oh, here we have the fancy stuff. Oh, the lean into the dip. Woo! I'm acting the same as the audience now. I'm cheering for our own dancing. Oh, jeez. I can't believe this was more than 2 weeks ago. And at the same time, it feels like it's weird. Right, love? Because this feels now that it is like in the background, but it just happened at the same time. It feels like it happened a while ago. I think it's because we went to Greece afterwards. So we had like a major event with vacation that happened after the wedding. So now it feels so distant in a way. Yeah.
Hello, my friend.
It's goosebumps.
Stay a while and
Oh,
listen.
Easy Charles. Hey! Hey, Easy Charles. What's up? Getting another sub there too. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you for your congratulations as well. It means a lot. Oh, it feels so strange now that the way it's when you have been looking forward to something for so long, and then it happens, and then you're past it. It's so weird. Like the thing you were looking forward for so long is now history. You know, it's weird that I don't have the wedding still in front of me somehow. And again, Easy Charles, thank you so much for the sub. I really appreciate that. That's really cool. We have one more video. Oh, this is the harpist. I think. Oh, the harpist actually. The harpist played Game of Thrones. The theme music after we did the ceremony, and everyone's like, oh. But then they played another song from Game of Thrones, and only me and a couple of the Swedes actually picked up on it. She played Reigns of Castamere, the song that is being played during the Red Wedding. I was like, I don't know if this is appropriate. I think some people might leave now. You have to pass out? I completely get it. Oh yeah, this is right after the ceremony. You hear that at the end? She did Game of Thrones? There, it started. Yeah. Oh, hopefully I catch you in the morning in a few hours. Yeah, I will be here until 5 o'clock, not my time. So in 5 minutes, I'm starting the regular stream. Oh, that sneaky movie by the harpist. Yeah, that sneaky move. Yeah, that she just snuck the Red Wedding in there. Let's see. Like a tourist trap? Some are... I'm sorry, now I couldn't really tag along in what happened in the chat there. What's a tourist trap and what isn't. Oh, morning, Voided Skull. How are you doing? So, what we're gonna do now, so I am probably gonna talk more about the wedding. A lot more about the wedding. And I'm gonna have a lot to share about the wedding when we get the pictures actually coming in from the photographer and the videos. these sort of pictures, like the professional sort of pictures. I will show off a lot more of that. But for now, I think it's time to move on to the regular permadeath stream. And while I sit there and play, I will smile all the time. So the thing is that for this to work for YouTube, I have to shut down this stream and then start it again. So if you are on YouTube, this stream will now end there, and then there will be a new link that starts with the Resident Evil stream. And for you on Twitch, I guess you can just stay on the site, and you will see that I will just go offline for a second and then online again. It's weird when you have to multi-stream. Reverse the headphones. These ones? Save your channel points for Resident Evil. I will start off with reversed headphones. Now, so everyone who came here for the wedding stuff, there will be more wedding stuff being shared coming in the future when I have more to share. But for now, I will just jump out of this stream and I will jump into the Resident Evil one. And thank you for all the congratulations and everyone who just came in to say hi. Thank you so much. And for freaking star registration. This thing was the coolest thing. We have a star named after us, me and my wife. God dang. That's so cool. All right. Stream will end. I will start a new stream. I hope to see you there. Hello, Iris. I'm sorry. I'm just ending the stream right now. But come back to the new stream. So I'm streaming all day. It's just that YouTube needs me to stop the stream and then start it again. We're gonna frame that star. We gotta go and catch it first. Okay. That's how we do it. There. I will see you in the Resident Evil stream. I will be there in 2 minutes. I used to have to switch to my actual headphones and yeah. So I've said it too many times now. I can't. This is not goodbye. I'm just starting a new stream. So I'll see you in a bit. Thank you, everyone, so much. 2 minutes.